before we start today's video, guys, I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to cop your official copy of Mike the PI's Quick Guide for Empowering Black Men to Travel More, written by yours truly, available in paperback form, as well as ebook, available on Amazon.com. If you look at the description, the link in the description there below, you'll see the copy of the book. Make sure you go get your copy. Definitely one hell of a read. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. Sponsored by myself.
Y'all be going over there lying to them women overseas. Them women look at y'all and see the suits, they see the sneakers, they see the money that you're pulling out. And you're making it seem like you are a basketball player, you are an athlete, because most of the black men that they see are athletes, actors, singers. That's pretty much what they see. So when you come over there, you're making them believe that you have money. Them women don't ask you, what do you do? They don't even ask you, what part are you from? They just ask you, are you American? And so when they get over here, they're thinking they're going to be moving to California, they're going to be moving to New York, they're going to be moving to a bigger city. But then when they get here and they're going to North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, just to name a few. They're like, what is this? Then they find out you got bad credit, you live in the ghetto, and you live no differently than they do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's not waste time. First of all, I was kind of in my feelings because she disrespected North Cackalack, and that's where I'm at right now, and that's where my wife is. My wife actually enjoys North Carolina. Don't get it twisted. If it was New York or Las Vegas, maybe it would be a little bit more fun. But hey, my wife does not have an issue with North Carolina. She actually thinks it's fun. That's number one. Second of all, you're mad because of the way we present ourselves overseas. So we present ourselves in a positive manner when we're dealing with these young ladies, not this ghetto buffoonery background shit from the negative part of the community, and all of a sudden, oh, these girls think y'all this, these girls think y'all that, and that's what y'all do, and you get them back here and you bring them to the ghetto. Huh? Nah, that's not always accurate. You see, this is the conundrum. Why is it that they think every black man who travels comes from the ghetto? Because I want y'all to picture this, right? The average black man, sorry, let me not average because we're not statting here. We're not doing any stats. But the man that she's speaking of, those types of guys probably can't get passports to save their lives. But why is it that you think that every black man who travels is from the ghetto or lives in bad neighborhoods? And we're putting on a facade in front of these women, and all of a sudden that's what's getting these women or attracting these women, and then all of a sudden we bringing them back and it's a whole different story. Why does it have to be that way? And I hate to say it like this because I don't know if it's going to come out wrong, but naturally the people who grow up in those downtrodden, impoverished types of bad neighborhoods, those are not the guys I think that are traveling. Unless they made it out military-wise or whatever, those are not the guys that are traveling. The majority of the guys that are traveling are the ones y'all didn't want in the first place. You're nerds, the ones who actually work to bust their ass, the ones that weren't out here trying to flash and flaunt and do all this extra shit to try to impress y'all, and then you just turned us away. So now we go away, come back with a beautiful young lady, probably living in probably a better neighborhood than the majority of the average, but yet and still, you mad. Now, she did say something that was correct. I cannot under any circumstances deny this because I've said this in a lot of videos. So you could go back and through the catalog and you'll hear me say something to this effect, if not verbatim. There are a lot of young ladies, at least when it comes to the Philippines, yes, they do recognize and they are aware of black actors and black singers and dancers, R&B singers and stuff, and athletes. So you may come to the country, and if you do resemble that person, they may say, oh, LeBron James, this, that, and the other, right? That happens. With all due respect, I use that to my advantage. I do. Use it to my advantage. Because how is that hurting me? That's my competitive advantage, right? It's not like I needed it, but how does that hurt me? Why should I feel bad because of that, right? They know I'm not that person. They know I'm not him, right? And to be honest with you, they probably think that we are rich because if we can afford a plane ticket to be able to fly halfway around the world, more specifically talking about Southeast Asia, chances are people are going to probably think you're rich anyways. How you lead with your wallet, that's up to you, man. I don't encourage it at all. But if that's what you want to do you. But again, how is that a negative for us, right? How is that talking down to brothers who travel when you say shit like that? Hmm? How is that supposed to hurt our feelings is what I'm asking. Because it doesn't, baby. It's okay. Look, if you want to sit there and call me LeBron James all damn day, even though I don't look like that brother. You want to call me Michael Jordan, even though I don't look like that brother. If you want to call me so-and-so, even though I probably don't look like them either, I'll run with it. I'll play the part. Jokingly, of course. Because again, how does that hurt me when you're saying that I look like this person? And the brothers who are traveling wearing suits and putting on their best dress and their best fits and shit are people who can actually afford it. Probably. Are the ones that are actually out there making bread. The ones that are actually able to travel. Right? Because again, those brothers who come from those particular... No, I'm sorry. The type of brother that you're describing, I should say, are usually the ones that can't get a passport in the first place. Right? For whatever reason. So they're not really the ones that are traveling, boo. The ones that are traveling can likely actually afford to do it. So they do. And when they do, more of this comes through. And it's okay, boo. Because I still love you. And that's my time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to sit here and waste it, right? Because the energy is unnecessary. Like I said, I love everybody. You can have all the naysaying comments you want to about me and about the brothers who travel, but I want you to understand something. Usually the ones who travel have something going for themselves. And once we actually have something going for ourselves and you realize that, and you realize that you can no longer tap in and or get access to resources, funds, or whatever it may be from a particular young man, because we weren't who you wanted back then when the struggle was real, when we were coming up and actually trying to build something, or you didn't want us because we were lame and we weren't really doing the things that you would like to do. We go abroad and then all hell breaks loose. The floodgates are open, ladies and gents. That thing ain't closing no time soon. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I just love it, man. And I love it. Y'all keep the energy coming. Because that's what Passport Brothers feed off of, man. That's the shit we love. We love hearing that shit. You want to know why? Because it's solidifying the fact that we are making probably one of the best decisions of our lives. And a lot of people can't take it. Their stomach, it sits very weird right here in the pit of their stomach. So they have to get it out. They have to say something. And again, it ain't about looks and all that stuff, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Somebody may think I'm an ugly motherfucker. They be like, Doc, you ain't got no eyebrows, bitch. I'm like, yeah, I don't. It's called alopecia, ho. It is what it is, right? But I'm not everybody. I'm not appealing to everybody, and that's okay. Shit, I was appealing to who I ended up getting with. I guess I did something right? Anywho, spend my time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna let y'all rock, man. If you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You want to support the channel in any capacity, you already know what to do. If you want to drop a couple dollars on the Good Dust Books, there's a heart in the corner, somewhere down here at the bottom. Doc would highly appreciate that one. That's a little thank you button that I would appreciate y'all. All right? Y'all take care, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc's on to the next one. Peace.